question time.
Hello, can I speak, Mr.
Yes.
Gan?
Yes.
Okay, I understand that the water is stable for a period of
Sorry.
6 weeks.
I think you have on two devices at the same time. That's why there is some echo. You try to off one of it.
Okay, I'm far away. Now is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Gan, this is Dr. Prabhu here. I'm an epigenetic consultant handling my practice as a cellular specialist, wherein I deal with cellular level of diseases and then I reverse diseases. This is my main area. I'm a medical doctor, ENT surgeon, and my favorite topic is always water, and I've been doing a lot of research on water. So just 15 days ago, I came to know about this terahertz water, and immediately I went in and I picked it up, and then right now I'm using this water for almost 15 days.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, now the first question, I have a lot of beautiful things. I've done a lot of experiments, which I would definitely like to share maybe later. But today, what I wish to know is number one, they told me that the stability of the water is for 6 weeks. How do we justify that the water can be stable for 6 weeks? Because I saw your slide, you told as immediately as possible you're supposed to drink. So how long can we keep the water and drink it up?
Oh, there's different various experiments has done to test the stability of this water. Normally, people use lemon test to test the stability of the water to see the result is still there. Some people even extend to 8 months. 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
It's amazing. Okay, the second question from my side would be, does it really matter with the pH of the water when we terahertz? That's my first question. The second one, ORP. How important is ORP, especially when we terahertz the water?
Okay, first I answer your question. The pH value of the water, terahertz water, I can tell you that terahertz is the electronics device is only emits the terahertz wave. The wave does not change the pH value of the water.
Okay.
So it's up to you to choose. If some people believe that alkaline water, they start the water with 9 or 8.5, but after the processing of the terahertz water, the water still maintains the same pH value.
Fantastic.
Your second question talk about ORP, right?
Correct.
What is ORP?
Oxidation reduction potential.
Oxygen reduction potential.
Correct. Normally, the water has an oxidation reduction potential,
Yes.
wherein they do say when it is minus, like 200 is ideal for our human consumption. So
Yes.
in that way, when I look at terahertz water, whatever I'm using right now, it stands, either within the plus 100 or at 0. So is that good enough for our natural drinking of this particular terahertz water?
Do you have a device to measure the ORP?
Yes. I have a device to check the ORP.
What's the data?
The ORP, what we normally with the alkaline water will be minus, it will be minus. It can be minus 200, minus 300, minus 400, and the highest is minus 800 they use for cancer patients.
Yes. How about the terahertz water?
The terahertz water doesn't change much, it is the same.
It is the same means what?
No, because the water what I am having is only around minus 100.
Yes.
So it maintains the same. So I really do not know whether high minus 800 or those kind of ORPs will be maintained. I really do not know. I need to check it out.
Okay, so you need to understand that the terahertz device can really change the water structure in micro level. In micro level means
Okay.
it changes the micro environment of all the water structure. So the ERP is measured at the macro level. I think macro level. So
Correct.
whatever water you have a certain EORP value, but then after the processing from the terahertz water, terahertz device, the device does not change the ORP. That's your observation, right?
Correct.
That's reasonable because the water never touch on the macro side. Is the same reason it doesn't change the pH value of the water.
Okay, in that case, like for example, I know Kangen promotes a lot of alkaline water, so they promote 9.5 pH with minus 400 ORP. So in case we terahertz that particular water, the efficacy of the water will be enhanced more than what it is supposed to be. Will it be safe for us to consume?
Okay, our water, the mechanism work with our body is not is different from the Kangen water. The mechanism is different, all right?
Okay,
And
yes.
how does the Kangen water, the alkaline water, interact with our human body is still a controversial issue because
Correct,
a healthy
correct.
person may not like the high pH value. You understand?
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, in reality, if you ask me, I would prefer to take a water which has got a H2O rather than taking a water which is high of hydrogen and then less of oxygen. Because in ionizing, they split the hydrogen and the oxygen.
Yes, you're right.
Correct. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Wonderful information.
Okay, thank you. Can you leave some contact? We can keep in touch.
I will put on my this one on the chat box, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We just now the doctor, we can do some collaborative research together actually.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would look forward to, because already I've done a few experiments and I'm going to document it, and I will definitely
Please
share it with you.
Share with me. Thank you.
I will. I have noted your email. I will probably share it with you in your email.
All right, all right. Thank you. Next question. There's a lot of mystery.
We ask a question.
Yes.
Is this water good for people suffering from asthma?
Yes, yes. Effective, very, very effective. Can be in several weeks. It will help the asthma. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Gan, can I share my as a doctor?
Yes, please, please.
Okay, very important for the people down there. I wish to let you know that everybody, the moment we talk about a particular, it could be a water or any product, everybody jumps into the diseases and then they want some, benefits where they can. What they need to understand is, whatever we are talking about the water, it's a natural, God-created ingredient. And whether you have a disease or no disease, when you consume the right amount of water with the right molecular structure as the terahertz water, your body is very, very intelligent to handle it on its own. It takes in the nutrient, whatever required, and removes whatever toxins inside and throws it out. So in that way, drinking this water definitely will help any disease, except the one which you have been telling, that advanced stage of diseases, then pacemakers. Now this is where I want to go a little more detail and find out what is the reason that these are the people are not supposed to take. So I would like to go and read more about it and then contribute how we can help these people.
Yes.
That's it, Master Gan. So everybody should consume this water so that they become more healthier. We look at health as the main base for every individual.
But from my device, I'm able to, using BioWell device, I'm able to check the energy level, the body energy, immediately after drinking the water. The body energy is being recharged and getting higher energy. That is true.
Dr. Korotko, a very good friend of mine. In fact, I do have the machine, GDB machine. It's my favorite.
Yes.
And I'm really surprised to see that. So now I will start doing the testing with my GTV camera. I do have it because
You
I have
will
done a
love
lot
it.
of research.
You will love it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, now from the chat group, we see somebody ask, people start drinking the terrace water, then being developed into some pneumonia. So what's the correlation between the drinking the terrace water and pneumonia? This part were not very clear, but I suspect that if the people can really have such a strong healing effect, means some issues already there, and better go to the hospital for clear checkup. Stage 4 cancer can drink the water. Actually, this water can be used for any of the stage the cancer, but you need to control the quantity. You know, don't make this drinking the water become the further burden of the stage 4 cancer. And also, you need to expect that the result does not come immediately. Yes, people with liver crystals is very, very ideal to use terrace water, because in the long term, terrace water may help the liver crystal to dissolve. This for the long term.
Mr. Gunn, why pacemaker people are not allowed to drink this water? Is there any specific reason because of the charge of the water?
Actually, this kind of study is unknown, and nobody has done this part. And to my understanding, there's no correlation. The pacemaker, although people to play it safe, all these device manufacturer may put the warning there to some, sometimes to make it serious, and to make it shown that our manufacturer is responsible for all the patients. But actually, the pacemaker is made of metal, right? And this terrace water does not change the pH value, and does not change anything at all, and only create small molecules inside. So actually, the small molecules may not affect the metals at all. So to me, if I have some client to have a pacemaker, I don't stop them using the terrace water. Actually, it will help.
Definitely, I agree with you.
Thank you. Yes, more questions, please. Whether this device is approved by HSA, this part of information I don't know. Lydia, do you have any information on this?
Okay, the water is your own house water, right? The house is your own house water. You use what kind of water? If you in Singapore, all the water is because we don't change the water quality. Okay, we don't change the water quality. We only change the water structure. It's not. It's what kind of water you are using means what kind of water you are drinking. So it doesn't need to approve by the HSA, because we don't produce the water, because the water produced by Singapore government. Okay.
Can it help in insomnia? Definitely, it will solve. It will help the insomnia. Insomnia, because it's an imbalance between the central nervous system and the water can help to rebalance the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. So these two system nervous system can be balanced, so it will help with insomnia.
No, in fact, I would like to add another point here, Mr. Gan.
Yes.
When we are talking about insomnia in my epigenetic practice, the first system I would rather look into the intestines. No, a healthy intestine, your sleep pattern, everything will be fantastic. The reason is your serotonin is produced more than what is supposed to be in the brain, is almost 400 times inside your intestine. So what happens when we drink terahertz water? It improves your intestinal membrane and the cilia and the absorption capability, and it becomes healthy. In fact, I have one patient who has been on irritable bowel syndrome for 10 years. Now, for the past 4 months, he is on this terahertz water, and today he doesn't have any symptoms. He's absolutely fine. So what happens once the intestine becomes healthier? You will sleep very well. So
What
definitely,
can you type on the chat group what you mentioned, the particular organ or mechanism? Intestine.
the mechanism. This is the cellular mechanism what I'm talking. How our intestine works, because it's called the second brain. We all know we have brain there up in the skull, but the second
can you
brain.
type there for people to understand, because not many people understand technical jargon.
Okay, I will do that.
Very, very important. This is the insight of the insomnia.
Chị Viện à? Em, con nói nè. Just con nhỏ. Dr. Gan.
Yes.
Dr. Gan, I'm Ruby Chui. I take a lot of pretty expensive supplements, and coming across to this water, which I find it so good. Do you think I should continue with the supplement or to cut it down? Because the supplements are pretty expensive, I would say. Can you please advise? Thank you.
You have to use 3 months, half a year, or 1 year to monitor your body. If you go to the hospital, you have some device or people, especially with some people with the natural medicine device. These people have some device to measure the energy. If you are in Singapore, you can come to me. You measure your body. How does your body react to this one? You check out your body situation. Then you can make judgment whether you need a lot more the supplement or less supplement. And actually, all this supplement, when the moment you start drinking the terahertz water, the usage and the benefit of the supplement will be increased in your body. So this is this needs your constant monitoring of your body.
Thank you.
Definitely, Mr. Gunn. Here, what happens is not many of us understand that what kind of vitamins is our body necessary. So in that way, there is a particular machine called bioresonance, wherein we can check all the nutritional status of your body. That is number one. Number two, I do hair profiling, wherein we pluck 3 strands of hair, and then we can exactly tell you what is a nutritional deficiency you have, and you just have to replenish that with the food, or if necessary, you can go for the nutraceutical. So in that way, I do not advise anybody to chumma pump in the multivitamins or whatever the supportive supplements, unless it's required by your body.
Thank you. So doctor, can you help me to check, do you have an oximeter? Hello, the doctor?
Yes,
do you have
yes, sir.
oximeter, can check after drinking the water for 20 minutes, can the oximeter show that our body, inside the body, the cell oxygen level increases?
No, I have not done the testing, but it's a good, most of the time our patients, when we see, it will be around 98-99% of oxygenation. So by drinking the water, I don't think we may see a very big difference. Okay. Unless you're an asthmatic where your oxygen level is low, and then when you drink this water, probably it will help them.
Yeah. We need to find the right client.
Correct. No, I can do it in my clinic, and then I'll give you more information on that.
All right. Thank you. So, doctor, you specialize in which area?
Epigenetics.
Epigenetics. Wow, wonderful.
That's right. I am trained from Germany, so I'm specialized in hair analysis. So just 3 strands of hair, I will exactly tell you what's happening in your body. I'm
Okay.
trained in that.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, any more question?
No. Excuse me.
Yes.
You said that the water you cannot put in the metal container, right?
Yeah.
But what about if you want to drink hot water, you boil in the kettle also is made of metal. How?
No. The thing that you cannot put into the metal container for extended time, for long time. Like you like to heat up the water for a short while, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, no problem.
Oh, to make some coffee or to drink, huh?
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
What about if you want to put into a flask overnight? The flask inside is metal. Cannot, huh?
For overnight is still okay, but I don't recommend you put there for maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, this kind of range, you know.
Okay, one night can, huh? One night.
Yeah, 1 night is up to you. You can change your container. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Dr. Gan,
Yes.
my first question: Can this water heal skin eczema? Number one. Second thing is, let's say the leg got varicose vein. Does it heal? Can it heal it?
Okay, the first one, the skin eczema. This water is very, very effective because the water has a strong feature by adhere very well to the cell level and form the structured water. It's going to carry away all the toxic materials. So whatever eczema and the skin problem can be easily solved because it's improved the body transportation feature. The second part you mentioned, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, is the vein, on the leg, the varicose vein is like, you can see the leg bulging one, on the vein because of
you
the
mean
wolf.
you mean some vein, some of the blood
Is a vein that carry the blood back to the heart. Then the valve is a bit faulty, so you can see the vein is bulging, getting bigger.
Yeah.
In the leg, yeah.
Yeah. In this case, probably you can try mix terrace water with chassis. I show you in my video. Drink for 3 months. Probably it will help a lot. We have clients in Singapore. We are trying.
Oh, okay. So even like psoriasis, so you will also help, right, to heal psoriasis, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For excuse me, for psoriasis, how long it take to heal?
Depends. This one is no fixed answer.
How about uric acid? Those who got gout problem.
Sorry. What issue can you type?
Gout problem. Those who got high uric acid.
Can you type?
Pardon? Gout problem. Gout
problem is very easy. Yes.
Gout. GOUT.
Yeah. It's very effective. Very easy. We have clients already showing some symptoms after drinking 2 weeks time. It's very, very, very effective.
Okay, very good. How about those who are now? I don't understand the type 2 diabetes is quite can restore back. How about those type 1 diabetes?
Yeah,
insulin.
Yeah, you can also help because all this diabetes is talking about at the cellular level, the transport of the the body toxin matures, right? You know, and this terahertz water is going to improve overall transport feature. So it definitely will help. Okay, so now I have a new question talking about osteoarthritis. The osteoarthritis, all this because of the inside the body, all the water, structural water have some issue with out of balance. So with our terahertz water, it's going to rebalance the water inside it. So it's definitely will help.
Dr. Gan,
Yes.
what about those old people suffer from eczema?
Asthma. The same way it will help, yes. But whether it can be cured within 2 months or 3 months, it really depends.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Doctor, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
why the water stored after terahertz stored in the stainless steel container or the metal container, it can affect the molecule. How is it reflect on the water? How is the metal reflect on the molecule?
Yes, because the container, they have metal. Metal is conductive, and the terahertz water, in my understanding, this part is not proven yet by the company or by whatever new other agency. Is my understanding that the terahertz water after being processed contains a lot of easy water. The easy water is basically in the negative charged zone and the positive charged zone. But however, if you touch on the stainless steel metal, right, because it's very conductive, so the conductive metal can make the negative zone and the positive zone be neutralized. Yeah, that's the part.
Conductive, the term here is mean what? How? What do you mean? What do you mean conductive here?
Conductive container.
Conductive meaning that the energy can be passed out or neutral out the energy, something like that.
You mean this water contains in a container, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, container in a container, it tends to be neutralized.
How about if I put into the tumbler a small flask, the one inside that is the stainless steel, is it okay or not?
Not advised.
It's just for maybe 400 ml for a daily office drinking.
Office drinking is okay, but if we put there if you maintain it for several days, it may be a problem.
So for those house got a stainless steel container, if they store the water for 1 day, it is still can say okay or not?
It's still okay. The effective still there, but it may certain part is being neutralized, and you may lose a certain percentage power. You know.
Oh, okay.
不可以用那个铁罐，来，你那个罐装。啊，他讲不可以，一天可以啦，太久不可以。
Yes, the device can use for 50,000 times. It is this 50,000 times is from all these electronics like your mobile phone, your mouse, and all this one. It includes MTTF. MTTF, it means that mean lifetime. That's to reproduce to predict to forecast the lifetime of the device. How much can children drink the terahertz water? It's really up to their habit. Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 liter. I think that is sometimes is if possible can drink, because this water sometimes when you drink more, it makes you feel good, you feel energetic, and people like to drink it. So don't, because of the toilet issue, you ask people to drink less. Yes. 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 But the training is going to be very, very easy. It's available in YouTube. At this moment, maybe about 2,000 USD. Not yet, not yet. We're trying to look for other device, like some device in from Korea. They can measure your meridian system, but it is not able to tell your body stress or your energy level. Yeah, I follow this device since 2013. I am personal friend of the inventor, Dr. Kolokov. I trust him, and I trust this company, and I read a lot of literature. They published more than 300 papers in different journals. So this is some device I measured. I have a lot of clients who suffer autism, insomnia, depression, and schizophrenia. I have a lot of clients, so I always use this device to measure their body status, and then say my recipe, my healing to them, whether they improve or not on the spot. After half an hour or 1 hour, we can see the results. So it's very convenient. Okay, here is another question. Do we treat the water before boiling or after boiling? Okay, there's no difference actually before and after boiling. The after boiling is that the only thing you need to take care is that don't allow the boiling water. They emit a lot of vapor. The vapor inside the device may have damage to the device. So if the boiling water is cool down a little bit, you can still use the water to process the boiling water.
Doctor.
Yes.
As you understand, when we use filter water and store in the bottle, and then we resin it, and you can keep for some good time, right? Maybe 1 month, 2 months, okay. But how about in terms of the hygienic, the water, can it be last until that long or not? Even though the water has been resined.
But actually, you okay. If some water stored there for 1 month, do you dare to drink? So normally this question is doesn't make sense. We talk about water, is talk about the water they store there for 1 day or 2 days, right? So no, we don't have a special purpose to store our water for 1 month. For what? So basically, the water stored there for 1 more month, maybe there's some other chemical reaction come in. It's not because of terahertz water. You understand?
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
yeah, because of hygiene issue you mentioned. Yes, that is valid.
Yeah, because you see why when we want to give this water to people to drink, for those who are stay in the outstations, we do have the time to go back That's why one time we will store many bottle. That many bottle of terrace water can last for maybe 1 month plus. So that's the concern whether is it hygiene or not. But as I know that our terrace water after rinsing it is actually kill many of the harmful toxin in the water which is micro or organisms the bacteria has been killed, right?
Yes, all right. Agree.
Agree. So that means the water, if the water container is keep unopened after rinsing it, so the water still can be keep as a hygienic condition, still can be drink, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Doctor, just to check with you, can the baby drink this water?
Sorry, baby.
Newborn baby.
Wonderful.
Maybe 1 year
So
plus.
when the new baby joins this terrace water, the baby will become totally new generation, because their body metabolism is totally working a different mechanism. You know, the body transportation and the blood cell and everything will start working more advanced way. So they will benefit a lot.
So no harm for the
No harm.
for the young baby.
Yes, no harm if they mix with milk powder. All this milk is more tasty, and I can say the people, if they're lucky enough to start drinking the terrace water from baby, probably in the future they will become smarter, much smarter, because the brain inside the water structure is also different.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
How about this water?
Doctor, want to check with
when you
you.
drink together with the medicines, will it affect the medicines?
It will not. It only enhance the medicine effect.
It enhance the medical effect.
Yes.
Oh.
How about Doctor? I want to check with you. How about those who are on kidney dialysis? What's a recommendation for them to drink the water?
Initially start with small, probably 0.5 liter, then slowly increase to 1 liter, 2 liter, and 3 liter.
The kidney, would they be better or restore the kidney back? Or
whether can restore the kidney back, this is a controversial issue. Is really depends on other condition, but definitely this water will help the patient to rejuvenate part of the organs. You know that it can really help. And also to answer you, this is another question. How does it help the stroke patient? So basically, we have recently have a testimonial. One person suffered 3 times a stroke. So and the patient visited the hospital, become speechless. You know, cannot talk. But this guy is so smart. He know 2 days ago, before he suffered the stroke, some people recommended the terrace water to him. So when he got to the hospital, he used a finger to point to the terrace water. So they supply to them to keep drinking for 31 days. After 31 days, it is the doctor allow him to be released from hospital. So it's very effective, and the people can really talk now. Yeah, this is a miracle.
Okay. I just want to check, Doctor, if those who understand the terrace water cannot drink when a person got internal bleeding or after the operations. What's the cause?
Can you repeat your question?
Those who have operation or internal bleeding. Those who have internal bleeding or those who have after the operation.
After operation.
Why can't they drink? After operation, or those who have internal bleeding,
internal bleeding, right?
dengue. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know whether it will be
Can they drink?
prohibited.
Can they drink the water? No.
Basically, that in that condition, the drinking water itself is an issue, right?
Yeah.
If drinking water is the issue, drinking toilet water is also become the same issue.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Dr. Gan, can you hear?
Yeah. Yes. Welcome.
Okay, I just want to know. Let's say we are drinking this Terra water. Suddenly, due to some lockdown or anything, we can't access to this water. So, what will happen to our body? Is there any side effect, or the energy level will go down, or what are the feedback if we can't drink this water?
So basically, now it means that you are taking a express train now, but suddenly the express train stop. You have to take the bus.
Okay. Okay, understand.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
I understand, doctor, that though I saw some testimony that those who are bald head, the hair grow. Is it true?
Sorry.
No, those who are bald, that means they are bald headed.
Forehead. Okay.
Though they drink the water, I saw some.
Yeah, that part I have no comment. Probably because I don't have a bald head. I'm sorry because this part is very controversial. Depends on the camera take on which part of your bald head, and how you comb your hair. This part I have no comment. But ideally, I have a Malay client 1 week ago. He came back to me. He's so excited. He told me that along the ear part, the hair become black. Originally is white, but he very excited to show us the part becomes head black.
Okay.
No, here I would like to answer that question, Gan. What is happening is our body can detox whatever toxic metals and heavy metals inside naturally. So when the body can do that, automatically your pigmentation becomes natural. That's how in this person, he can get back his black hair naturally in a normal way. See, most of us are full of toxins, That's the reason there are a lot of problems we are facing. That's what is all epigenetics all about. So we are bombarded with toxic elements. So when you drink this water, I think we all will become more healthier in 6 months to 1 year time, and then we should lead a normal life.
Yes, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, doctor.
How about those?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This doctor is the expert in this area, so you can ask a lot of questions.
Dr. Prabhu. Dr. Prabhu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Take with you. Can you hear me? Those who got
I can hear you.
Skin vitiligo, will it help? Vitiligo, skin vitiligo.
Vitiligo. Frankly speaking, I don't have any experience, but we need to look at the reason why this particular vitiligo has happened. If it is a genetic one, then it might be difficult. But if it is a reason because of the exposure to chemicals,
it's not genetic.
Because I don't have any personal experience, but I think we should look into by drinking the water and give it a try and see how it can help.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do a lot of experiment because don't worry, this water has no harm.
Correct.
First of all, this water has no harm, so you can do whatever experiment you want.
I got some friends who got skin vitiligo problem, so very helpful.
Hello.
Yes.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
Those with pacemakers, can they drink this water?
You need to have a plan to closely monitor it, and the generic answer from any manufacturer or from whatever doctor is showing that you don't need to drink the water because you are not allowed. But for me, to my understanding, there's no reason to stop the person from drinking water. You can more closely monitor it. Sometimes heart rate may increase. That's because of our organ, our heart is doing the toxic detoxification in more aggressive way, and that's why your heart rate may increase. This part make people scary, but you need to really need to monitor it. Monitor it. You were saying.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, doctor, I just want to check with you that I understand that some testimony shows that drinking water can help in the stroke victim.
Help the stroke,
So
yes, definitely.
Those who have stroke,
whatever stroke is able to help, yes.
At least improve better or the blood circulation or what?
Okay, so basically the mechanism is like this one. Because the water is the toilet water, after the processing, the water becomes more structured water. All the water can attach to a cell, can form structured water. It's going to carry away the toxic material inside our blood and all the brain or whatever. So it works more effectively. It means transportation is improved. In that case, it helps a lot of stroke patients. You understand? Because of some of the noise, I want to mute. I want to mute for everybody. Okay, so now you need to unmute yourself if you want to talk.
Okay, just now there's in the chat group, Rita Subramaniam asked one question about the patient consuming blood thinning medicine, can drink or not. In fact, if you see my picture just now, after drinking the terahertz water, the blood already not so sticky. So in fact, slowly, eventually, you don't have to consume this medicine anymore. But of course, you need to let the doctor to judge to cut down your medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You are right. For blood thinning medicine, without change the medicine part, you can the terrace water is going to help. Yes, together work together make the medicine works much better.
Hi, Dr. Gan. Good evening.
Yes.
I try to help a friend who is about 4 or 5 years old, suffering from this Parkinson's disease. So one of his right hand is actually constantly cramped or being pulled, and is not able to move normally. So when I introduced this water to him, after drinking for 3 days, he got scared because you know why? The hand becomes like pulling even much more. So even they spread to the leg. So he stopped. Is there any explanation for this? Thank you.
Your hand got what symptoms can you type? I cannot say hear you clearly.
Oh, after drinking the water for about 3 days, he said that his hand start even getting worse. That means the pulling sensation is getting stronger. Maybe in the past he can move a little bit, but now totally cannot move. So it scares him off. So what's actually happening?
What do you mean the hand cannot move? Means what?
Means the hand is actually having a spasm, that meaning that it cannot actually, the fingers are all closed up, you know, all together, that means in gripping position.
Understand.
So, yeah, after drinking this water, his gripping is even getting more harder, worse. So he got scared. So he did not drink anymore. What happened actually?
Oh, okay. So for this kind of symptoms, maybe there's some very, very serious case already inside the body. For example, I show you today, I got a client who suffered, actually is Brian. Brian is inside the group. Maybe Brian can share. Brian? Is Brian here? Okay. Maybe he's busy.
Yes, I'm here.
Brian, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you share your story for this afternoon?
Okay, I just tried it this afternoon. I went to Dr. Gan's office just now, and I just to explain myself, what I am is basically I'm a automotive accident victim that survived a terrible accident in 2016. And this accident has left me crippled. That means I'm unable to turn my neck. I have difficulty in walking, balancing issues, and I have also I don't have any strength in my two arms, and I have extreme frozen shoulder. So in medical terms, I have cervical and spinal injury. So 5 of my C2, 4, 5, 6, 7 have been aggressively fractured or ruptured. Yes, but as I'm on the road to recovery, I'm unable to. I suffer from high fatigue, and my disability causes me to have dizzy spells, and makes me nausea. Many things also. I have lapses in memory. I also have I don't have finesse in my fingers. That's why I'm unable to write at the moment, and I have weakness and weakness in my upper body, so I'm unable to carry heavy items. And I have difficulty in getting up from a low-seated chair or from a bed. So I need to slowly support myself and get myself out from the bed. For about a year and a half, I was unable to dress up, unable to wash, unable to get up from bed. Everything has to be assisted. Yeah, because I was completely almost paralyzed. And in the hospital, the first few months, I was on sandbags because my spinal cord was so thin that it almost snapped. I almost became paralyzed. In fact, my doctor said that my condition is worse than Christopher Reeves. Do you remember Superman? Christopher Reeves?
Yes.
He had a equestrian accident where he on the horse ride he fell off his horse and he broke his C4. Mine is more serious, but only thing is my spinal cord didn't snap. That's why I didn't become paralyzed. But it almost, because it was like a hairline, it was so thin, almost like as thin as a hair. That's what I only discovered later when I look at the X-ray and the MRI and the scans, from the doctor's assessment. So I'm actually what they call a 1 in a million because nobody survived this accident. But today, I just realized there's hope for people who are slightly who has limited impeded movement, or Parkinson or stroke, because my condition is somewhat similar to those conditions, which is muscular dystrophy or spasmatic condition or nerve damage and so forth. So, but after drinking the water, almost like 4 cups, I believe, Dr. Gan, is it correct?
Yeah.
I felt a burst of energy. Initially, I felt a bit of intense warmth and pain and numbness in my neck, but it just went away and disappeared. And today, even after a few hours later, almost 10 o'clock, Dr. Gan, I feel that the pain is not so extreme like before, because normally at about this time I would be already very I'll be in grave pain really, because end of the day my body will ambulate and will be very tired. But even now I can talk so coherently with a very clear focus. Normally I already blur at this time because of the long periods that I'm sitting or standing or I'm awake.
Wow.
And I don't think I need to sleep 12 hours today. Maybe I could just go back to my 8 hours sleep since I've taken water and feel so energized, because I don't feel.
Brian, before you mention about all the benefit, can you describe the period when you immediately drink the water, you feel your body is so suffering? This part nobody understand. Can you repeat this part?
Yeah. As I just want to let everyone know, I was a patient on opiate, and when you take opiate, right, it's extreme pain. That means the pain is like a sharp knife stabbing into your chest. You know, it's very painful. And when I was in the hospital at emergency ward, right, almost dying, it's like you're almost going to die. So I would say that I myself don't like to take painkillers for many reasons, because it poisons the liver and damage the kidneys. So I was on a prescription of tramadol. Is anyone familiar with tramadol? Tramadol is an opiate drug for pain killing,
Yeah,
especially for extreme
painkiller for
chronic
those-
conditions.
Tramadol
Anyone
especially
has tried
for
tramadol before?
those who have cancer. Yes.
Yeah, some cancer patients also take that
Cancer
because the
take
pain.
tramadol. Right.
Yeah, the tissues are wearing away or being and your body is like, you know, it's slowly being destroyed because of the damage. Yeah. So this painkiller is very terrible, because after you take it, you feel like there's no night or day. You know, you can't really focus, and you feel very you can't think. Yeah. So drinking this water, right, that I drank today, I felt like it just takes away the pain, and I feel like my blood flow has improved, especially
No.
Yes.
Brian, please explain to them
Yes.
the early stage, the first stage, when you drink with this water, you have a lot of bad effect.
Oh, the first stage. Actually, it wasn't that bad, you know, Dr. Gan. I just felt that my neck was stiffening up, and I feel a bit heavy.
Your hand is tingling, right?
Tingling, yeah, there was a tingling sensation, and then after that, it just disappeared, and I felt very light. I felt almost normal, you know. I could actually move more freely with less burden, because with my condition, I always feel like there's a rock on my back, you know, very heavy. But after a few moments, a very short moment, you know, I would think maybe 5-10 minutes, I felt very light and I was able to walk normally, almost as if I'm normal, you know.
Wonderful, man.
Yeah.
So just now to answer the gentleman's questions, that this water did have a healing effect on our body. I have another Malay friend who, after drinking this water for 1 week, his spleen, his liver, his lung becomes inflammation, you know, and the head become some dizzy, some even want to take some painkiller, but he's okay. He understands everything, so he will continue to drink this water. So it depends on really where is your body at which stage. Then you will see different result. But everything, all this happening is helping you to reach the next stage to get a full recovery. Do you understand?
Understand. Yeah, I understand, Dr. Gan, and thank you, Brent, for the sharing. I will try to encourage my friends to start drinking again after explaining to him.
Yeah, you need
thank you very much.
to get some literature or get some scientific evidence to let your client understand the healing effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope we can get it so that we can continue to improve.
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Very
Thank
much.
you very much
Well
for
done.
Brian's sharing. Yeah, Brian, do you have anything else?
I think it's too early. I believe yeah, I'm open to trying more of this treatment and seeing the effect. Because today is just the first time I'm trying it and I'm amazed by the results. Thanks so much, Dr. Gan, for inviting me over today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we have 10 minutes left. So before we close today, any other question?
Dr. Gan, I have a question.
Yeah.
I really will ask you about our hertz. We know that the hertz can change the water molecule. Like outside, we got 7.88, right? They can change the molecule, become small. But ours one is too huge. It's go by trillions, is it? It's tera. So how is this tera reflect into the water to make a water in the small molecule? Because when we want to recommend to someone, and when we talk about this terahertz is the high frequency and come with so many power, 10 power of 12. So how is this reflect into water?
All right.
In simple terms, how we can let people understand?
All right. To answer this question to you, I need to bring some scientific data showing that basically the water structure is a vibration have different resonance frequency at a different range. It's like when our people face an elephant, a blind people face an elephant. You touch the elephant, you may touch on the nose, you may touch on the ear, you may touch on the eye. The people, maybe 5 years ago, people touch on the nose, saying, oh, 7.8 terahertz is the best. Yes, it did cause the water to vibrate or to resonance to some extent. But however, with more understanding of the water, the people discover 0.96 terahertz, the high frequency range. The frequency is harmless to our water and harmless to our wife, and all this one is like you touch on the every part of the with the full image of this elephant. You understand? Now you get a clear picture. Now people slowly shift to 0.96 terahertz because this frequency band gives a better result. That is like our cell phone when you compare 3G and 5G. What's the difference? Then you can see clearly.
Okay, can we still call this is a resonant water? Because as a previous, I asked you a question that after this water has been resonant, the water didn't contain any 0.96 frequency. The 0.96 frequency, terahertz frequency, is just change the molecule. So are we still call this is a resonant water?
Yes, you can call it. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I want to share with you, many people have a misunderstanding that since 0.96 terahertz is treating on the water, so after treatment, the water contains an energy of the 0.96 terahertz water because it's able to do something to the lemon juice. No, this concept is wrong. The moment when 0.96 terahertz device emit light and process on the water, the energy is gone. There's no more energy like 0.96 terahertz still staying in the water. Nothing there. Yeah, we have 4 minutes left. So I really appreciate you have a lot of questions and can really understand my talk better. This is my second time I explained to you about the structured water and how do I understand the terrestrial water. But actually my understanding may not be aligned with the company understanding, but this help us to easier understand what happened.
Doctor, doctor, currently in the market, is there any type of machine that have produced structural waters?
There's some mysterious machine there. They don't really like to announce to people. And if you search easy water device to produce easy water in the market, probably you can find some. I also heard from my friends in Singapore. There's one family they bought. You use 10,000 Singapore dollar to buy a device. The device is the water produced from this device is very effective, have a strong healing. I suppose it's from easy water. I want to visit them, but the guy is very, very mysterious. So I'm still waiting for the opportunities. I believe in the market somewhere in Europe, they sell easy water device.
Okay. So come back to the terahertz, the range. Just I was saying the terahertz is in 1 to 10 terahertz. So why is this device only use 0.96? Maybe not, and this device not use 3 terahertz or 4 terahertz in the range? Maybe you have any idea?
Basically, terahertz 0.96 terahertz is a fingerprint for this device. But actually, the light coming from this device, if I'm not wrong, I don't remember exactly, is from 0.6 to 1.14 something. I cannot exactly remember the range, but I know it's a range. It's not fixed wavelengths, because basically, based on my understanding of making such a device from I don't know what's the mechanism, but when they produce this light, cannot be 0.96 in sharp, so it's a range. It's a range, but it's not 3 or 4 terahertz. The reason is that if you put 3 or 4 terahertz there, there's no resonance with the water.
Okay. I think it's good enough for us, for me to hear that. It's enough already. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Because I'm a doctor in engineering, so I like to use engineering terms, scientific term, to help you achieve better understanding. So I realize that our time is almost up, and I appreciate our leader to give us opportunity to explain things here. I also noticed that people ask questions is getting less and less. Yeah, I am very, very appreciative, because my talk can really help you to achieve a better understanding. Thank you very much. Yeah, Angie, are you there?
I'm replying one lady asking about this microwave
All right.
into microwave. So in fact, the water has no problem. The only thing that is your microwave itself is no good. The food that you eat, it actually in the long run may be cancerous. So my house, I don't use microwave at all. Yeah, this is our advice.
All right. With that, would you like to end today's?
Yeah, I think everybody is quite happy for today's Zoom, and so as myself, I learned a lot, especially the sharing from Brian, right? Yeah, it's quite, and also the Dr. Prabhu is here. It give us a very good opening mind about this terahertz water. Yeah. So I have also some friend, they also encounter some healing effect, but not to worry. Whether you can go down the volume quantity and then increase back. Just want to overcome this, then it will be recovered. Okay, thank